Okay, now, of course, you know you can take a break at any time while you're doing this. So I've put on Google Classrooms when this is due. So just pace yourself. If you're tired of doing it, then take a break. So the next step is once you have your letters drawn in each space, it's time to block them up or make them thick. So the easiest way to do that is, so here's my C, is to trace around the inside of the letter and then around the outside of the letter. Oops, made a little mistake there, no biggie. And then once you have that done, close it up. Okay, so there's my thick C. So I'm not even going to say go there, but anyway, so there's my C. Now you do need to remember that the letter on the left always overlaps the next letter. So that means that we're going to be showing some depth here because this R is going to appear to be behind the C. So when I do this, I'm going to want to make sure that I jump over the C because the R should look like it's behind the C. Okay, so I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to trace around the R like so. That's the outside. And then I'll trace around the inside. And this is part of the R. I kind of incorporated it into the line. So I'm going to jump over this C, and that's my outside line, and that's my inside line. Okay? And that's where my R is. So for the E, I'll do the same thing. Remember, I want the E to appear to be behind the R. And don't worry, we're going to erase all these extra lines, and it'll become really clear once we erase those lines what you're doing. And if for some reason you drew a line where you shouldn't have, when we erase it, it's no big deal. So here's where my E is. So when I go around this E, I'm going to go up here, and I want the E to be behind the R, so I'm not going to draw anything here. The E is going to be completely behind the R. And I can even kind of go like this. There's my E, and then there's the rest of it. And then I can close it up. Okay, so there's my E. And then I can do the same thing with my A, and so forth. And by the magic of television, there's what it's going to look like. Okay? So, like I said, take your time when you do this, and if you draw a line that doesn't work out, once we erase these middle letters, you're going to be able to tell if it's not right or if it doesn't look right, and then you can fix it at that point.